Our legal counsel was pressing charges against someone and needed to be able to do discovery of email from our archive. So we've been journaling with Email Extender for a while, but didn't have a discovery tool. Email Extender / SourceOne solution, we still have the hybrid. We have the old Email Extender archives from before 2010, and since then we've switched over to SourceOne archiving. All of it's discoverable through Discovery Manager. We primarily use SourceOne for stubbing emails to keep our email growth under control. We use it for that, and then as far as Discovery Manager is concerned, we use that to push off the eDiscovery onto our legal team instead of our IT team. Prior to implementing Email Extender in SourceOne, we had no real solid retention policy. As part of our migration to Exchange, we switched over to SourceOne and Email Extender, blocked the creation of PSTs, kept all of the data on our servers, and archived everything immediately. So the first benefit is clear. When it comes to eDiscovery, we have all the data. We implemented Discovery Manager. We had chain of custody. We had the ability to offload some of the searches that we had to do previously in email to non-IT personnel. SourceOne has been used a couple of different ways for eDiscovery, for users being able to do their own restores from our web interface. And then the last thing we do is we actually have departments that want to do discovery on individual employees or on groups of employees. With HR approval, it was the easiest thing I've ever seen. It was done inside of a week. We had a kickoff meeting December 23rd. By the 28th, our project was done. And we were creating documentation that we had to the lawyers basically that same week. We're managing about 2,400 user mailboxes with SourceOne. We used EMC. We found EMC to be an excellent partner for doing professional services. This was a project we didn't have time for. We couldn't fail. It had to happen quickly. So we hired them in for a 3-day project, and it was done in 3 days. It was impressive. The top benefit is that IT doesn't have to do discovery. EMC came in with a global solution. EMC was a partner and came in and really considered our needs to try to make sure that we're always in compliance with federal regulations, which have gotten much stricter for healthcare, and making sure that we stay ahead of our problems, because if we fall behind, it can mean $1 million fine like that. We have replicating CX4 480 to a 240. We have EMC Avamar and Data Domain for backups running over Networker. And we have EMC Centeras and Solaris. All of our storage environment is EMC.